Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for a heartbreaking tale that reads like a modern-day tragedy. We're about to delve into the world of Jennifer Dennis, a 76-year-old widow who found herself caught in a web of deceit that led her to a life in a camper in the picturesque state of North Carolina. Having lost her beloved husband, Richard Dennis, in 2020, she found herself alone, navigating the uncharted waters of life as a widow. It was during this time that she encountered Caleb, a charming individual she met on the social media platform Facebook. The two embarked on an online romance, painting a picture of a brighter future together. Caleb, posing as a Red Cross doctor working in Yemen, convinced Jennifer that his return to the United States was imminent. Their dreams soared even higher when he proposed that they purchase a home together in Cary, North Carolina, as a fresh start to their lives. But, as it so often goes in these stories, the good doctor revealed grand plans. He enticed Jennifer with the prospect of a new life together in Cary, North Carolina, a place to heal their wounded hearts. He claimed he'd inject $600,000 into this dream home, a gesture of commitment. All he needed from Jennifer was the remaining $70,000 to seal the deal. In a world where grief still clung to Jennifer's soul, this seemed like a lifeline, a chance to escape the shadows of her husband's passing. Without a second thought, she agreed to Caleb's proposal, and the money flowed from her to him like a river into the abyss. With hearts filled with anticipation, Jennifer and her son Raymond Schallenberger packed up their lives in Georgia and set forth on a new beginning in Cary, North Carolina. The idea of a fresh start had them brimming with hope. But as they reached the address Caleb had provided, reality struck like a bolt of lightning. The home they had so ardently anticipated was already occupied by strangers. Jennifer's savings had vanished into thin air, leaving them with nothing but heartache and despair. She recounted her tale. "How he did it, I don't know, but it all looked legitimate. I'm out all that money, and at 76, I don't have a whole lot of future." Their dreams crumbled, leaving them homeless. They spent nights in their car, lost in the maze of deception. Caleb, the elusive charlatan, had vanished, leaving no trace behind except for the bitter taste of betrayal. In their darkest hour, a glimmer of hope shone from their church community. Someone extended a helping hand, lending them a camper to live in while they grappled with the reality of their situation. Yet, Jennifer's tale is not an isolated incident. Romance scams are all too common in this age of digital connections. Consider the story of Laura Francis, a 69-year-old Californian who thought she had met her knight in shining armor only to discover a web of deceit. David Hodge, a man who reached out to her on Facebook, claimed to be a military surgeon on a covert mission in North Korea. He spun tales of heartache and desire, luring Laura into his web. However, as the days turned into weeks, the good doctor asked for money, citing a lack of access to his accounts. He assured Laura he'd repay every dime once his mission was complete. She complied, sending money through cryptocurrency apps. To validate his sincerity, Hodge provided bank statements, employment agreements, and even a passport. He declared his love and proposed marriage. Laura was swept up in the romance only to discover that it was all a lie, a well-orchestrated scam that drained her of $250,000. These stories underline the harsh reality of romance scams. Criminals create fake online personas to win victims' affection, trust, and money. The illusion of love is used to manipulate and steal, leaving behind a trail of broken hearts and empty bank accounts. In 2022, almost 70,000 people reported falling victim to romance scams, with staggering losses reaching $1.3 billion. The world of online romance is fraught with peril, and these tales serve as a stark reminder that in the digital age, one must remain vigilant, protecting not only their hearts, but their wallets as well. This Japanese airline was forced to put on an extra flight after a group of sumo wrestlers were booked on the same plane, making it too heavy to take off. Check out this video for the hilarious details.